Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's home. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Makes the catch. It's French. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Dances away to buy time. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So Stanford's offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to.
And here comes the heat, and the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give to the tailback.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back to throw. It's Baker. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Quickly complete. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Stanford! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he's
got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's French. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Tar Heels are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that they're looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first down.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UNC!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Play action on first down. He's looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. The 20.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception of the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He's got it on the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete on the comeback. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking for room. It's Irvin. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. There he goes.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Tar Heels are facing third and inches. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Tar Heel. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Brown wants to pass. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Stanford lines up to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute those.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Complete out of the backfield. Gashing the D on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, UNC! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Zips it out to his man. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Brown will throw it. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Cardinal in increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Farrell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Williams. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Missed field goal, still down by 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Johnson.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big...
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go in the... What a stunningly boneheaded play. You can't make a miracle every time. Don't get sacked for the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's French. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to take off. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
Now, 4th down.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Tar Heels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he moved to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Here we go. Looking to throw, it's Baker. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Tar Heels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Tar Heels will try to pick it up on fourth down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Touchdown, North Carolina. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Hands it off. Sweet cut there. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside. And that.
Oh, he found a space on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Going to the run, it's good. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Tar Heels head quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
excellent. They're featuring this guy, his second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Number 9 sets to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The play action fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6 times tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
Unloads it downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Brown wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides to back and leaves it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The Tar Heels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Makes the grab.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way.
Looking for the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give out of the gun. Jukes his way for more. Breaks into the open. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Stanford fresh off that big run going back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. At the 40, there he goes. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this offense, unfortunately, finishing like they've played all game long, struggling to put points on the board. Another turnover here late in the football game, and I think people are starting to go ahead and exit the aisles and take on off out of here.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback moving. On the run deep down the right side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. The quick out. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.